Jack Campbell waived by the Edmonton Oilers. I would usually put some clips and, talk about the play. I think it's kind of clear here. Jack Campbell gets waived. It's been a rough tenure for him with the Oilers. Can we just stop kidding ourselves, though? Stuart Skinner's numbers aren't that much better. It's the team defense. I'm not saying Campbell isn't to blame with some of the goals that go in. I'm not saying he played perfect last season. But dude, look at both goaltenders' numbers. At some point, Oilers, are we going to look at the actual problem in the room? The Oilers are just dog shit this season. They have no defense. You're paying a guy, $9.25 million in Darnell Nurse. Guy's a turnstile. He's terrible. Outside of Ekholm and maybe with the promising Bouchard, who's a viable top four option on this Oilers defense. It's mediocre. You have the prime McDavid and Draisaitl, and you're wasting them. You could argue with Vander Kane, you see a step back. But Nugent Hopkins, he's been producing. Hyman, he's been producing. Up front, the goal scoring, well, maybe the third and fourth line, a little bit lean. You have enough scoring with your stars, McDavid and Draisaitl, and the ensemble of their wingers to get enough production to be at least a playoff team. Jack Campbell getting waived is just kind of a sign of how out of touch the Oilers are, because they're going to bring up Calvin Pickard. He's going to be the guy, and he's a big, my big good friend of mine, Chief, big Calvin Pickard fan. Pickard's fan. He thought he would do really well with the Avalanche. He did good with their affiliate. Never really kind of got the opportunity. But now you're bringing up a guy that's more of a career AHL goaltender and hoping for him to save your season. Campbell didn't even play last night. He wasn't the guy that let in 6 against the Vancouver Canucks. Now, Stuart Skinner, are those goals on him? No, not all of them. I mean, some of these goals on the goaltenders, I'm not going to say are amazing. Maybe one they could have saved, 2 in a game. Not trying to give Campbell a complete excuse, but what goaltender is going to come in with the Edmonton Oilers right now and succeed? And it's nobody. I honestly mean that. You could get Omar, you could get Swayman, you could get Shesterkin, you could get Sorokin. You could get some of the best goaltenders in the league. But if there's no defense, it doesn't matter. A goaltender can be spectacular, but if it's constant 2-on-1s or uncovered assignments, what are you expecting your goaltender to do? Now, am I saying Jack Campbell or Stuart Skinner are elite goaltenders? I'm not even saying that. But I'm saying, even with elite goaltenders, their stats would be horrific. The Oilers are just not a good team. Do they have good pieces? Absolutely. Any other franchise would love to have McDavid and Draisaitl, just them by themselves. You have 2 of them. 2 superstar players, 2 of the best players in the NHL, and you're wasting them on a dog shit team because you overpay for players you shouldn't. Nurse is a $2 to $3 million defenseman at most, wasting so much cap space on it doesn't make sense. I understand something's got to give, something's got to change. But are you honestly telling me that Calvin Pickard is going to solve your issues? That Jack Campbell's that big of a deal? I don't know. I just don't know at this point. When I'm looking at this Oilers team, what can you do? What honestly, honest to God, what can you do at this point? You could get, they've been in rumors to maybe get like Olmark if Bruins be open to trading, which I don't think will happen. But looking at the Oilers goaltender statistics right now, pulling it up on my phone, Stuart Skinner's got a 3.99 goals against average. Jack Campbell's got a 4.50. Jack Campbell's got 873 save percentage. Stuart Skinner's got an 856. Both have a win apiece. You can change the deck chairs all the way around. It's not going to fix the massive hole at the waterline of your sinking ship. it's baffling. Any team would die to have a franchise player like McDavid or Draisaitl. And even some of these offensive pieces are great to have them in your top six, and you're just wasting it. Absolutely wasting it. And you're just going to keep changing the deck chairs while the ship is sinking with goaltenders, because Calvin Pickard's going to be the guy, and some might bite back with me being sarcastic with that. Oh, Pickard's a good AHL goaltender. I'm not trying to throw shade at him, but you put Shesterkin, Sorokin, Soros, Olmark, Swayman, Demko, any of the goaltenders that are really good in this league, and they're not going to find success. I'd like to know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Jack Campbell getting waived? Do you think it's just you think it's kind of foolish like I do? I'm interested to know your thoughts down below. Captain Paul, see you in the next one.